Graduates and guests, may we have your attention, please? Convocation is about to begin. If you have a mobile device or pager with you, please turn it off or silence it during the ceremony. Thank you for your attention and congratulations. If able, please rise.
We wish to acknowledge this land on which the University of Toronto operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Wendat Nation, the Seneca, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we're grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. We're also grateful to have the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our scholars who graduate today. On their behalf, let us express gratitude for the support of their families and friends, and for the faculty and staff who have guided them in their pursuit of knowledge. Whatever our own traditions, let us reflect as we proceed through the convocation ceremony on the many years of effort, sacrifice, and success that have brought us to this time of celebration. One of my most important roles as Chancellor is to serve as chair of convocation ceremonies, conferring degrees upon our graduates, and celebrating their entry into the University of Toronto's distinguished alumni community, and I'm deeply honored to do so today. In Concilium Universitatis Torontonensis Vocatis Sumus. Graduates, please remain standing. All guests, please be seated.
Insignissime can calaria, presento tibi hosce scholaris, ut admentator ad grados varios, testorque eos quad omnia quae, statuta requirent aptos, et idonius esse.
Ad perfectum hues provinciae, hues maginae patriae, et ac perfectum omnium notionum omnibus interis canentatum ego, ex autoritate mihi, et tote universitate commissa, admitto vas ad gratus varios. Quorum ora vobis do et peto quoque et omnia conficiatis, munera quae ad illos gratus pertinent.
Please be seated. My name is Melanie Wooden, and it's my great privilege to serve as the 17th President of the University of Toronto. Today, I have the additional privilege of assisting Chancellor Wes Hall in conducting this convocation. The university is an institution with deep historical roots and many enduring traditions. Amongst those is our use of the language of the medieval university in conducting today's wonderful celebration. For those of you in attendance who, like me, are less than fluent in Latin, a translation may be helpful. For my part, I said, "Most distinguished Chancellor, I present to you these scholars, that they may be admitted to the various degrees, and I bear witness that, as far as all things which the statutes require, they are fit and suitable." Much more significantly from the standpoint of the graduating class, the Chancellor then replied, "To the benefit of this province, this great country, and to the worldwide community of nations, I, by the authority vested in me and in the whole university, admit you to your various degrees, grant to you the rights, and ask of you the responsibilities of doing all those things which pertain to those degrees. And so, as my first order of business, I am delighted to salute you, the graduating classes of 2026 from the School of Graduate Studies, the Faculty of Arts and Science, the Faculty of Kinesiology and Physical Education, and Victoria College. That's it. You're done. Warmest congratulations. I would also like to bid a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us here today in historic Convocation Hall. Graduates, today the University of Toronto is formally recognizing your hard work, your accomplishments, your perseverance, and this milestone. Each of you, as an exceptional member of the graduating class, is joining an exceptional family of University of Toronto alumni. U of T has a global community of more than 720,000 alumni in 200 countries. They are the university's living legacy and our greatest ambassadors. Today, we are also recognizing Senator the Honorable Marnie McBean for her extraordinary achievements as one of Canada's most decorated Olympians and her lifelong leadership in advancing equity, inclusion, and social change throughout sport. We will hear much more about our honorary graduate in a moment. For now, let me simply observe that U of T alumni serve in leadership roles in every corner of the globe and in every walk of life. They are prime ministers, justices, scholars, authors, community and business leaders, scientists and professionals of every description. Their endeavors have shaped the world we live in and the way we understand that world. We have no doubt that the University of Toronto's high international standing can be attributed to generations of dedicated faculty and staff members, but we also understand that this reputation has been built by our alumni, a group that now includes each and every one of you. So to the graduating class, let me say thank you. Thank you for your many contributions to the university while you were a student, and thank you for what you will do as members of Canada's largest, and I believe most distinguished alumni community. One more word of thanks is in order. I'm sure all graduates share a sense of gratitude to the friends and family members who have helped bring them to this special day. And I would ask you to join me and the platform party in thanking them with a vigorous round of applause. And let me continue with a request. One of the distinguishing features of our convocation is that graduates come forward to be individually recognized to enthusiastic applause. You will then leave the stage by following the red carpet, down the ramp, and out the door and around the hall. At that point, you're going to turn left and quietly return to your seat as your peers continue to be recognized. In that spirit, I encourage you to think of the very last person who will be on this stage, and I believe that will be Alex Chun. Could you please stand up, Alex? So everyone, remember Alex and return to your seat. It is now my privilege to invite Gretchen Kerr, Dean of the Faculty of Kinesiology and Physical Education, to present our honorary graduate.
The Honorable Marnie McBean. Please stand. Senator Marnie McBean, one of Canada's most decorated Olympians, is recognized for her athletic excellence and lifelong commitment to equity, inclusion, and social change through sport. A three-time Olympic gold medalist and four-time Olympic medalist overall, Marnie McBean's achievements also include 8 international championship medals and 2 Pan American Games gold. Her leadership extended beyond competition, serving as chef de mission for the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games and as honorary team coach for the 2019 Special Olympics. She was inducted into both the Canadian Hall of Fame, Olympic Hall of Fame, and Canada's Sport Hall of Fame. While deservedly celebrated for her athletic accomplishments, Senator McBean is equally admired for her advocacy and leadership off the water. A tireless champion for girls and women in sport, she has worked to dismantle gender inequities, promote safe sport participation, and increase investment in women's programs. A role model and mentor, she has consistently used her platform to celebrate women's achievements and advance opportunities in sport. Marnie McBean has been a leading advocate for equity, human rights, and ethical sport. She played a pivotal role in ensuring the Canadian Olympic Committee endorsed sexual diversity and supported the educational campaign, You Can Play. Her voice has been influential in challenging systemic barriers and driving change within Canadian sport. For her excellence in sport and outstanding service to the public good, through a remarkable career as one of Canada's most decorated Olympians and a tireless advocate for equity, human rights, and ethical sport, and for her leadership in using sport as a platform to promote social change and empower others. Chancellor, on behalf of the Governing Council, I ask you to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, upon Senator Marnie McBean.
On behalf of the University of Toronto, and by virtue of this in me, I have the great honor and pleasure of conferring on you, as I do now, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Thank you.
Stuck with me now. Thank you. This is kind of amazing. You know, when I was an athlete, I missed my convocation, and now my mom here has the opportunity to see me go through this with you. So. Thank you, Chancellor Hall, President Wooden, Dean Kerr, my friend Bruce Kidd. Thank you for being here today. It's really touching. Congratulations to all of you for what you have done here. It's internationally recognized as hard, and to receive this honor from University of Toronto, it really is special. I have to say, Dean Kerr, my introduction there, it still surprises me. I was a rower, and maybe I should have known I was going to get into government, but rowing's not complicated. I just sit on my butt and go backwards all day long, and I find myself progressing through this life where I am recognized for things that I did, and I'm like, how did that happen to me? I see myself as just a normal kid who grew up in Etobicoke, but I guess it is me. Because I sign up for things, I speak up, I apply, and I believe the secret to success is simply trying. Why not? Like a little bit of what have I got to lose from trying? A little bit of embarrassment every now and then never hurt anyone. And in the process of trying, I got 4 Olympic medals, as you heard, 3 golds. I've now been to 11 Olympic Games supporting Team Canada. And after I finished as an athlete, I wanted to kind of give back because I thought, I actually thought as soon as I won an Olympic gold medal, I may have devalued it a little bit because if someone like me could do that, then it couldn't be so hard. And I wanted to share that with other Canadians. And we were in a time before Vancouver hosted the Olympic Games, and we were trying to figure out how to genuinely own the podium. And I became a specialist in Olympic preparation and mentoring, which I felt was a bit of a handful or a mouthful. And so we dubbed myself, I was the captain of swagger for Team Canada. Again, maybe something you always have to explain. But my goal was to bring confidence to Team Canada's athletes. And I was working I was a rower, but I was working with all of our winter athletes and all of our summer athletes. Because in the same way, regardless of what college or university you are at here, what program you are in, there is a journey to performance. Whether it's a bachelor's or a master's or a doctorate, there's a journey to performance. And I would take these messages to Team Canada, and my goal was to help Canadian athletes feel confident and bring their ambition into every environment. Not just the ones they were comfortable in, like Canadian Championships, a World Cup, or a World Championships, but also what was unique. And in that environment, it was the Olympic Games. And I would go around and I would work with all the athletes as they prepared for Olympic Games to help them embrace the roller coaster that ambition takes us all on. And I remember today when I was trying to prepare what I wanted to share with you, one of the messages I shared with Team Canada, I was having a bit of writer's block. And I went to do my laundry, and I picked up my laundry, and a sock fell, and I left it on the ground, and I thought somebody will pick that up later. And I went and I put the laundry in the probably just dropped it. I didn't want to fold it, but I just dropped it on the bed, and I walked past the sock, and I went and I got a coffee. And then I walked past the sock again, and I went into my office. I walked past the sock for 2.5 days, waiting for somebody to pick it up. It's important to know that I lived alone at the time. And the message I took that broke my writer's block right there, because the message I wanted to share with Team Canada, and I share with you now, is you are the somebody you're waiting for. You are the person who can do the things. You are the special person who will achieve success. No one is going to push you into the next job, into the next program, into the next degree. You are the somebody that you're waiting for, and you have always been that person. I talk with the athletes about how to progress on their goal-achieving path. And obviously, there's preparation, which is the obvious part. During the pandemic, when I was preparing Team Canada for the Tokyo Games, I realized that ambitious people like you have no problem continuously populating your to-do list. But I'll ask you, every time you do something that was on your to-do list, what have you done with it? Too often, I think we garbage that thing that we've accomplished, and we forget about it. We realized during the pandemic that the way that Team Canada, the way that you figured it out, how to have momentum, is to have a constant awareness of your done list. We need to stay curious. We need to crave critical feedback as we go through things. We will continuously have a very busy and unending to-do list. And that is only because you are choosing to do hard things. That is a good thing. Never forget that you also have a continuously growing, supporting you up. It should not weigh you on your shoulders. It should lift you up, your done list. It is incredible what you are doing. Hard things are always going to be hard. You're not afraid of hard things. You applied to U of T. Right? That is a scary thing, right? If you think back from the time that you did it. But hard things will always be hard. But we get better at doing them. We know that there is no joy in overachieving mediocre goals. Nobody jumps up and down and goes, yes, I did something super easy today. There is more value on failing on really hard things than succeeding at really easy things. As we go through the process, we must anticipate change and challenge. Anticipate. Do not accept it. Accepting change and challenge is archaic. You are the new generation. Anticipate it, and it gives you agility to respond to it. Earning these degrees that you've been given today is not the end of your hard things. And I want to say one of the messages that I share most often with Team Canada is that the fear and doubt you have going forward does not mean you are ever on the wrong path. It means you are on the right path. You are on the champion's path, and that you care about it. As you continue to go forward and try hard things, new hard things, because you are curious, because you're asking hard questions. As you continue to go forward, you will be met with countless can I, will I moments. You will ask yourself, can I do this? You will ask yourself the more important question, will I do this? You know you might fail. You know you might get the answer wrong. But you will never know until you try. At every can I, will I moment that you have ever had, and I know you've already had them, at every can I, will I moment that you will ever have, you are presented three choices. One, the first, is that you quit. And I will tell you, in the middle of every Olympic final where I have been placed with a gold medal, I have thought about quitting. But it goes quickly because I know I'm prepared, right? So you will have a moment where you think about quitting and it goes by. The second choice you have in can I, will I moments is to kind of close your eyes and pray for the end, whoever that comes to you. You sit there and you take your hands off the steering wheel, and the results of that moment, you give up. You might achieve, you might not achieve, but it wasn't because of you. It was the environment and the day. Those exist in every can I, will I moment, and you will experience them. But the champion's path, the way you move forward and the way you got here, is because in all the can I, will I moments you've had, and I'm saying keep doing it in the can I, will I moments that you will have, you have chosen to try, to attack, and to push into it. You know, you will manage these things forward because you will know when you have those can I, will I moments and you're trying to figure out what are you going to choose on that day, you will know that you have a to-do list and a done list that fills this room. Your done list is extraordinary. You will know that you have always been the somebody that you are waiting for. You are the somebody who can do hard things. And in those can I, will I moments, as you're trying to figure out what's next, as you're trying to do things like build a family, build a career, build your hobbies, build your social world, you will have can I, will I moments, and you will choose try. You would choose you're willing to try, because that is the type of somebody you have already been. Thank you for welcoming me into your class. Congratulations to all of you.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidate from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. David Michael Brown. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Science. Stephanie DeLeo. Vanessa Hannah Xia Lin. Sarah Kanako Oruk. Richard Xiang Yu. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Professional Kinesiology. Rahia Subiya Jainab Ali. David Alexander Babando. Jacob Begley. Nathan Gun Zhang. Elisa Lucia Cinchina. Alisa Kokia. Ryan Thomas Demon. Brinda Angaramurthy. Prithika Angaramurthy. Hao Zhao. Christopher Peter Klaas. Caitlin Marie McCandless. Darius Quincy Nash. Caitlin Elizabeth Rogerson. Sam Sharifi. Jesse Strong. Ethan Alexander James Turner. Laura Vanderson. Haley Wan. Alyssa Jade Wan. Hai Liang Shu. Ao Yu Yang. Edward Chow Mu Yao. Candidates from the Faculty of Kinesiology and Physical Education who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology. Youssef Mohammed Abdelhamid Abdel Rezak. Amina Samir Abdul Jalil. Rahouf Omar Abdou Fardeh. Mustafa Al-Walili. Sarah Ali. Khaldun Kiswani. Brianna Allaire. Andrew Hernan Mathias Alvarez. Mikhail Siddiq Angle. Rylan Armstrong. Sarah Abby Armstrong. Michelle Kuram Beg. Gianna Nicole Baird. Jack Thomas Barney. Andre Batuk. Ariane Gosselin Belly. Aldrin Butch Belliono. Sophie Bento Bukmichuk. Maura Caroline Bro. Christopher Angelo Castrignagno. Yoon Jae Cha. Ashwin Champatsing. Ji Lam Chan. Ming Yue Chen. Paya Maritime Chen. Tian Biao Chen. O Shun Chung. Roz Chong. Joanna Christogiannis. Hannah Natsuki Chu. Emma Clinton. Samantha Lingyel Collins. Pedro Cordillero Gatas. Paul Leon Christen. Xavier Joseph De Silva. Ryan Fu Tin Dan. Casey Dashbon. Milana Del Rosario. Sean Danoa. Anthony Marco DeCarlo. Aya El Sharaf. Lara El Darazi. Dorsa Ishagi. Tyson David Espiritu Santo. Nikki Evini. Mingbo Fang. Mary Faye Fenton. Riken Ariel Legaspi Galetas. Daniel Shunqing Gao. Janela Margarita Garay. Isaiah Michael Emmanuel Gardner. Jody Singh Gill. Bryce Golding. Monica Gomez Gonsalves. Isabella Greco. Adrian Grigoruk. Mackenzie Haney. Maya Elizabeth Halstead. William Campbell Harris. Yi Ting He. Mackenzie Elizabeth Henry. Jamie Hewlett. Emily Diane Height. Nali Wing Ting Ho. Adrian Mary Horan. Ryan Hussein. Allison Kathleen Humphreys. Gio Her. Hoi Kyo Hyong. Uditi Jalan. Juliana Mary Reyes Javier. Julianne J. Min Yung Jung. Biraj Raj Ja. Wan Zhong. Martina Kekan. Jishuk Kang. Paya Kashi. Liam Lawrence Kennedy. Pamela May Kernohan. Jacob Kim. Hayden Robert Louis King. Carol Hugh Yu Kong. Jackie Kwong. Nicole Loredana Labille. Benjamin Laseda. Seth Jason Laidlaw. Kel Dalam. Natasha Lam. Hoi Pak Law. Jacob J. Sung Lee. Lauren Amanda Lee. Victoria Sophie Lee. Angus Lung. Cheryl Liu. Mavis Lee. Yulong Lee. Tom Liang. Isabel Maria Lima Valentim. Georgia Irene Leonis. Austin Lito Day. Ashley Lin. Evan Lightly. Aaron Ma. Jason Yu Hong Ma. Lorraine Ma. Yanni Pak Q Ma. Andrew John Mack. Cassidy Rose Mallette. Anna Elizabeth May. Denaya Louise McCormick. Leah McCulloch. Mackenzie Jane McDermott. Claire Charlotte McLaughlin. Jesse Malmed. Francesca Emma Marante. Michelle Miao Pang. Benjamin Wing Miller. Grant Monahan. DeBron Morgan. Camilla Yasmin Moyana Ona. Saif Walid Fatih Musa Nassar. Emily Olivia Ray Nodwell. Lillian Nicole Knopper. Colin Daniel O'Dwyer. Nico Ray Oki. Corey Justin Obarmeteta. Michael Johan Martires Osorio. Jirechuku William Oto. J.E. Pon. Johi Pavikumar Patel. Carmen Courtney Penn. Emily Grazia Petrucci. Nali Nicole Mia Petrucci. Angela Plata. Zachary Ryan Ponigvar. Arya Puchavosh-Jade. Gianluca David Katrocici. Masi Rahimi. Roya Ramani. Hermes Matias Cruz Reyes. Syed Rizvi. Kayla Talia Safari. Hamza Salah. Kim Malvin Agaro Sales. Ashley Ruth Katarina Sanders. Tumana Sangvi. Allison Faye Georgia Schumacher. Sabina Sebi. Subhana Sheikh. Vinayak Sharma. Kian Shavani Juzdani. Mathian Shun. Dylan Silver. Alexander Edwin David Smith. Chuck Jasper So. Connor Alexander Sparkman. Russell Daniel Stewart. Ting Shu Su. Vicente Antonio Suarez Gomez. Amanda Rose Plete Sumabat. Haley Sun. Ashley Tang. Krithaka Tayaparan. Michael Thiagaraja. Noah Osaremen Thomas. Joseph So Tolentino. Isabella Rodama Tracosa. Ki Min Tang. Marvin Trong. Tatiana Josephine Umana. Christina Vakufari. Arwin Lorraine Valdegamo. Eric Oliver Turton Van. Alexander Villani. Jessica May Augustine Vito. James Kenneth Walker. Yuanbin Wong. Yu Tong Wei. Anthony Ivan David White. Michaela Wilson. Nathaniel Francis Wolf. Kwon Yi Wong. Sean Wu. Yu Jia Wu. David Dewey Xia. Jie Hang Jiao. Xin Jiao. Victor Xiao. Dylan Shong. Tianlin Xiong. Feng Yu Shu. Shane Kazuyuki Yasui. Fatima Zara. Nayam Nasir Zaradin. Dylan Terrence Zamperin. Shangjia Day. Shao Ran Zhang. Wells Shang. Yifei Shang. Evan Zhou.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates from Victoria College who are being admitted to the degree of Honors Bachelor of Arts. Sachit Abaya Khan. Sarah Abdulaziz. Gulay Batul Abdi. Umali Agarwal. Lily Aliassine Ahari. William Ahn. Shura Himadi Akand. Zainab Salen Akpinakar. Jana Al Natur. Zainab Alpi. Alexandra Amadio. Julian Apollinaro. Irina Asloyan. Alessandra Auleta. Riyam Bajaj. Maya Angeline Baker. Bronwyn Ada Barkley. Samuel Barnes. Latasha Denise Winifred Benaby. Magdalena Kathleen Burton. Pradabda Parip Palajero. Purvai Bhatnagar. Ellie B. Wu. Alexandra Boshkovich. Emily Elizabeth Britton. Julia Buczynski. Beatrice Viola Keenan Carson. Michaela Aaliyah Carter Gould. Daniela Biaggia Maria Cernaz. Nina Chada. Rutu Chai. Mason Parker Chang. Esther Chow. Chongyu Chun. Goderick Cien Lin Chen. Megan Chen. Ian Ho Ting Chung. Lucas Robert Chick. Avery Faith Chien. Ruhi Chopra. Ansia Chowdhury. Sophia Maya Conrad. Nadine Konsuhi. Miranda Margaret Carson Crabtree. Julia Craxford. Mackenzie DeAndrea. Alyssa Dadoon. Marzier Ava Grace Darling Donnelly. Kieran Fitzgerald Darnell. Catherine Rhiannon Kelsey Davies. Lauren Emily Durango. Samantha Nicole DeVertoy. Jose Alvin Destiny Nunez. Maya Devishayum. Daria Diakova. Jenna Marie DeSalvo. Sia de Gaulle. Eje Sap Egemen. Rima Elzine. Perlianne Alardi. Maeve Ellis. Hassan Ahmed Aksheikh. Ramina Imtiazi. Erica Fazan. Danior Fazilov. Andrew Wei Shun Fon. Benjamin Yiping Feng. Vajra Vishaka Fernandopoulos. Aliyah Emma Fiorda. Dominique Athena Fleming. Noah Friedman. Max Arthur Friedman Cole. Bashko Garacha. Chloe Gurji. Adriana Galiai. Kriti Ghosh. Charlotte Giluhi. Rochelle Aisha Gomez. Shia Gong. Tristan Grace Goslin. Zainab Haider. Jai Han. Lucas Anthony Harasimchuk. Mackenzie Heron. Amani Hassan. Vanya Wajat Hassan. Maya Catherine Hillcoat. Long Tin Ho. Safia Hoda. Kate Margaret Howden. Lark Huska. Lissy Brooke Hutchison. Maya Hutzel. Cassandra Marie Iacovelli. Patrick Giznazieg. Emma Susan Jackson. Janelle Anique Jackson. Matthew Jerbach. Hang Xuan Ji. Vincent Jiangyu Jiang. Yuhuang Zhang. Sijil Junandi. Aliyah Kabani. Dilu Wurung Gazal Datang. Aisha Riyad Khan. Hassan Khan. Artin Kiabani. Michelle Kim. Janine Kate Laguesma. Xiaopeng Lan. Hannah Deanna Lang. Harry Benson Laquer. Arib Arham Latifi. Pak Yin Lao. Mila Lazik. Raven Lee. Carolyn Ruth Therese Lefrancois. Anna Halajian Leonardis. Lung Hei Long. Sin Hang Sophia Leung. Victoria Y.K. Lee. Esther Wang Wu Shang Li. Meverest Mofei Lin. Yu Chen Lin. Jia Ling Yo. Yuhan Lu. Johan Triadi Lukito. Mackenzie N. Luckman. Alexandra Luz. Aaliyah Rose Linden. Blossom Ma. Kelly Barbara McPherson. Riley James Madden. Yet Lockman. Leah Manuel. Lianji Marian Lendez Lorenzo. Liam Oliver Marshall. Brenna Ray Lee McDonald. Mackenzie Melikar. Yunshu Meng. Katia Lucia Francesca Messina. Kristen Marie Michaelov. Catherine Alexandra Mokina. Niev Devon Mall. Rebecca Edith Moore. Samantha Mora Noves de Quadros. Angela Lila Mucci. Joanna Veronica Narkiewicz. Christopher Raphael Nash. William Neal. Melissa Nipanyan Shiraji. Valerie Winglam Un. Elizabeth Diesenbaum. Leva Nose Artosh. Nikita Nunez. Amina Ordzargal. Razan Adel Omar. Bronwyn Pio. Lorraine Pan. Madeline Perry. Mirali Parikh. Edwin Songjun Park. Emilia Patilita. Aniri Patel. Alexis Patwan. Rohini Patra. Lillian Patrick. Courtney Leanne Peaker. Marta Ivana Perehenitz. Andrea Perez. Jillian Pestel. Lauren Peterson Chu. Milana Petroshan. Alice Pham Kobayashi. Isla Violet Pilgrim. Alexander Lawson Pilling. Olivia Pontecorvo. Cooper Price. Yi Tong Chi. Ji Ya Kiao. Nina Marie Rafiq. Sonia Ramnath. Sophie Esther Ramsey. Marissa Solange Reese Charles. Olivia Lee Bisbach Rego. Annika Rempel. Esther Pearl Rati. Donnell Cadera Rodriguez. Ava Roy Simpson. Diego Adam James Rupolo. Shadi Sadat. Panawi Shukwanadi. Abdullah Abdul Karim Saleh. Shayna Fabia Sanchez. Emma Viega Santos. Rachel Hannah Sapir. Che Young Sa. Miriam Shadi. Atruba Shahed. Naira Sharma. Chloe Emma Shen. Ija Shi. Yishin Shi. Nandini Kunal Shrotriya. Chungjae Shu. Esther May Narbonetta Sikat. Noah David Singh. Christian Nicholas Anthony Skalnick. Aricia Smith. Theodore Patrick Sokol. Eli Reuben Saul. Yang Song. Yining Song. Shivan Srivastav. Stofia Stankovic. Cody Alexander Lieb Nickelberry Stapleman. Mina Sun. Peru Sun. Reed Subo. Nilu Doost. Emily Tamburo. Hannah Marie Teether. Alex Tishaw. Farizi Noor Thorik. Ran Tian. Ava Frances Dorothy Tiller. Hannah Lynn Tjordsen. Michael Anthony Tripodi. Diana Tisranova. Benjamin Wallace Tunke. Chidera Jennifer Uduji. Anemone Van Leeuwen. Leela Abigail Varga. Gatriani Varma. Dylan John Vieira. Siddharth Vijay. Sergio Andre Villager Barajan. Lily Angelica Vertanos. Abira Wahab. Arlene Wang. Emma Grace Ward. Mao Watanabe. Mei-Ling Kina Wang. Eleanor Weens Farley. Esther Tae-Dung Wong. Emily Wong. Irene Yihan Wu. Yiran Shao. Platon Yakushev. Xiaojia Yang. Miranda Yin-Mo Yang. Gianni Yao. Anisha Yogeshwaran. Joo-hyung Yoon. Nazifa Zainab. Vlad Gabriel Zamiri. David Zhang. Alessia Farah Zili. Eva Jivagevich. Candidates from Victoria College who is being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Adina Capri Marshall. Emma Pelozzi. Michelle Renee Vaughn. Chi-Yu Alex Chun.
On behalf of the University of Toronto, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby admit all of those candidates not here present to their degrees in absentia.
As we conclude Convocation, I wish to thank all of you for your participation and your patience. To the families and friends and to those in the procession, let me say thank you. You have made this a more memorable event for each member of the graduating class. I would like to thank Chancellor Wes Hall for presiding over today's ceremony. I wish to thank as well the many other colleagues and friends of the university who participated in this convocation. To our honorary graduate, Dr. Marnie McBean, let me say that you have inspired us with your lifetime career and accomplishments. And today you have inspired us with your words. Thank you and congratulations. I now invite the Chancellor to bring today's ceremony to a close.
As I bring this convocation ceremony to a close on this, your special day, I hope we'll see you often in the years to come. And I invite you to stay connected. We'll be very interested in your journey. And we know that you'll make an impact for the better in whatever path you choose. Concilium demissum est.